So what's good guys, Sam here, and my Galaxy S6 was in need of a pretty big refresh, so in light of that, here's what's on my Android 2016. So first up, as I just said, my daily driver is still the Samsung Galaxy S6, and it's currently rocking a matte black skin from Dbrand. Now, as I mentioned recently, this wasn't necessarily out of a pure desire for a skin, but more so to hide some nicks and blemishes that had started to show up on my device as a result of me dropping it. I don't 100% love it on the front, but I am digging it on the back, especially how significantly it helps with the slipperiness of the glass on the Galaxy S6. So let's jump into the phone itself, and to start us off, the first thing you'll notice is the lock screen. This, in my opinion, is hands down the best replacement lock screen app you can get on the Play Store as of right now. It performs borderline flawlessly and is super secure, meaning hitting the home, back and multitasking keys don't change whether your phone is locked or not, which can't be said about a lot of other replacement lock screen apps. Personally, I just love the look of it as opposed to the pretty ugly stock lock screen that you get with Samsung's TouchWiz, but there's also a bunch of customizations you can make as well, ranging from the clock style, security access type, obviously the wallpaper as well. You also get a handy page with settings, toggles, frequently used app suggestions, and calendar and weather information, but to be fair, I often don't find myself using this page all that often. From there we get to our home screen, and the first thing you'll notice is that wallpaper, which actually is just a material design wallpaper that I liked, but I tweaked it a bit and made it a little less saturated and a bit more darker just to make the apps pop and stand out a bit more. And yes, it is in the description below. Now, I'm still rocking that material design theme from the Samsung theme store, which just tones down the blaringly vibrant style of TouchWiz and gives a bit more of a pleasing to the eye look to the different UI elements across the phone. I also use Nova Launcher as my go-to launcher, and I have been for over 6 months now, so it's definitely become a big favourite of mine. I've now got quite a minimal setup here with only 2 pages, one being used for apps and the other page is holding a calendar widget which is dubbed Month. It's a super stylish calendar widget that has that great material design look about it and is just super interactive. It lets me know of any important events that I have in my Google Calendar via a small black dot underneath the date, and then clicking on the day will give me more information as well. This app is free on the Play Store, so I definitely recommend checking it out, and I will try and include all the links to any apps that I mention in the description below. Back to my homepage, and starting up the top I have the Google Now search bar, and then below that I have all of my most used apps. So starting on the dock, I have my dialer, messaging, the app drawer shortcut, then Google Chrome Beta, and finally my contacts. Above that I've got a pretty minimal layout, a row of 4 icons on the bottom and then just 2 folders above that to the right and left. So starting at the top left and then working our way down from there, this folder has all of my social media apps. So Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, MyMail for my work emails, Snapchat, Twitter and WhatsApp, and I use these multiple times on the daily, so I needed them on my homepage. Below that I have a folder full of Google apps as well as my picture gallery, and just to let you know, I've now started using Google Play Music instead of Shuttle Music, mainly because it's integrated with OK Google, so it just makes things a lot more in sync and interactive. To the right of that I have the Gmail app, which I use for all of my personal emails, and then to the right of that I have the YouTube app, which obviously I use a lot, and then to the right of that I have the Play Store app shortcut. Now I guess you could argue that the Play Store could have gone in the Google folder that I have set up, but I didn't really have another app there and I'm pretty big on symmetry, so something had to fill that empty spot. And then above that I have another folder filled with apps I use just about daily or thereabouts. And that is pretty much it. Pretty simple. The main icon theme I'm using is called Aurora UI, but for my dock I'm just using the Marshmallow icon pack that Nova Launcher provides. And obviously I have a bunch more apps that aren't on my home screen, but to be honest, most of them aren't really noteworthy, but I'll scroll through anyway just so you can see what I have. Some of them are for testing purposes, others I use but only sparingly, and some I should probably just get around to deleting. But anyway, that is what's on my phone. If you have any app suggestions you want me to check out, feel free to drop them below, and obviously any questions as well. But thanks heaps for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.